Yo, what is up, YouTube? I don't know where to start. My eyes are so dead. But yeah, so I know it's like a weird ass title name and shit. So yeah, as you can see, my fucking $80 mic, which I'm probably gonna sell soon. Well, it was technically 120, but if you don't know why this video is called Sup, I'm just gonna explain it. So it's basically me talking about myself and my life. So the funny thing is, I did upload not upload, but I posted something on what you call it, on the community tab for YouTube. So, the thing is not recording my phone because me and my friends our old Facebook chat sent some interesting things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it. Well, not myself yet, but I recorded a video like this. Well, not talking and with face cam, but I recorded but it's like 9 in the morning. I was gonna record this video an hour ago, but I'm gonna talk about that later. Why I'm recording slightly. Well, I never said what time I'm gonna record. I mean, shit. But I'm trying to find that stuff. I mean, I keep finding other things. But every time I read or old, uh, uh, messenger chat, bro, it's just like so cringe. Well, my messages were cringe. My other friends, they were fine, I guess. So, like I said, I had no idea how my mic sounded, but like I said, it's too complicated to set up. So, however it sounds, and however my new camera looks, it looks like, bro, this is your new camera. Probably doesn't even look that good. I'd be like, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of smooth. Like you see, it's smooth. My old camera couldn't do that. Thick ass fingers, and yeah, I'm wearing a jacket because it's cold. But Nike, don't sue me, okay? Well, to be fair, some other big ass YouTubers can wear their merch or Nike shit, whatever, stuff. Yeah, most of this old ass group chat is just Facebook group chat. It's just me talking about my stepdad. So yeah, here's the stories. So yeah, as I was saying to before, because I'm already talking all over the place. I recorded a video like this before, the title Sub, where I talk about my life basically. But when I recorded that video, it was literally just text on screen. But for some reason, my friend really liked it. But I'm kind of redoing that video years later. But yeah, I mean, and you probably might be asking why. I don't know. Mostly because of my friend. He wanted me to, and because why not? Maybe I might actually cry. So yeah, I found a message March 2nd, 2020. As if 2020 was 4 years ago. It felt like a month ago. That's crazy. But yeah, this is gonna have no editing. Obviously, my videos, no editing. Because I cannot be bothered. So yeah. Fuck. Well, I don't know. I keep wanting to say things, but I keep forgetting. So, first off, I'm going to probably talk about right now, on the majority I'm going to talk about in this video, is my life, shitty life with the years I was with my, stepdad. He wasn't legally my stepdad. But, yeah, we'll go into all that later, but just talk about myself. And like I said, I wouldn't really know what to talk about. Obviously, I'm not gonna read the whole message word from word because I cannot believe I have. I mean, I knew I sent this message, but I never realized I would probably use it as a script for a video. I never liked to do that, but it was like 4 years ago. So, yeah. So basically, I talk about when I was born. So I'll just read it how I texted it rather than, yeah. So, yeah. Like, bruh, why do you have to read when you're born? I'm just reading what I wrote like 4 years ago. So, I was born in October blank of blank, because I'm not giving all my information, in blank, Georgia, USA. I remember when I used to play outside too as well. When I was young, I was a crybaby son of a bitch. That's true. Cause yeah, but yeah, because well, if I'm talking about my entire life, I can't realistically talk about when I'm like a baby or whatever. No one fucking remembers anything when they're a fucking baby. The earliest memories I have is when I'm like 5 or maybe even 4, but I have a like random memory of me. Uh, well, we have a bunch of pictures and shit. My mom has like a bunch of pictures of us when we were younger. Um, but obviously, I don't. If I go and look at them, I'm gonna be like, I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. But yeah, I mean, this whole script, though, basically is just me. It was just me talking about mostly my gaming life, I guess. How it dealt with personal life. So, yeah, I have no idea. So, it do be like that. Yeah, my CPU usage is already going so high. I'm only using two things. I'm using a mic and the camera. I'm not sure if the camera is recording my voice audio. I don't think it is, but yeah, I was a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass to set this up already. My voice is already getting tired. Good thing I have like uh, 2 bottles of water here already. I already forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, it was a pain in the ass to Jesus Christ to set this up. So yeah, I'll keep the face cam because, like I said, smooth. It's fine. Could look better, but I just could not be asked. I can't be asked trying to figure it out. Plus, when I do face cam videos with the games I play, I'm gonna put it obviously in the top left. Fuck's sake. So yeah, I know I'm mostly gonna be reading about this a bunch, but obviously I'm gonna add into it and then explain and just talk about it. So, uh, trying to think. So yeah, to basically sum it up though, I was a weird ass kid. Uh, I mean, I wasn't that weird, but I can sometimes was weird and mostly cringe. I mean, who wasn't? But you know. So yeah, I'm talking about my first game I played was Super Mario Bros. When I was 6 years old. I don't know if I was exactly six. I could have been younger, but I don't remember. And my dad, we used to play it together and we had a good time. I was better than him. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I think it could have gone either way, but yeah. Then soon I got a PS1 and PS2 and got into gaming more. So yeah, that's basically true. That my first console that I had was, I think it was called a Super Joy or something. It was not the Nintendo console entertainment system, whatever you want to call it, NES. That I played Super Mario Bros. The first Super Mario Bros. But yeah, I only beaten it like the full game like a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I never did. I just couldn't been bothered. I mean, every time I used to do like the shortcuts and shit. But anyways, uh, so yeah, my dad got me the PS1 and PS2. So yeah, I skipped forward to 2012. So man, there's a couple things I want to talk about. Like, man, I remember like, oh man, because I mean, I don't really know what to talk about mostly. Like if I don't have a script in front of me, what do I talk about in my life? Like, who's gonna give a fuck enough to care? But again, do I care if no one cares? Not really, no. Yeah. Oh God. Whew. Well, I'm not trying to record this video too long. I mean, this video might be like, I already know it's gonna be like an hour plus long, but I don't want to make it over 2 hours at most. So, but it might be over 2 hours, but it'll be uploaded on time, obviously, when you're watching this. So, yeah. And yeah, mostly I was talking about the 360. So, yeah. I mean, I was just a normal kid, I guess, when I was younger. Like, I mean, this is just cringe talking about it, but yeah. I remember like sending these cringy messages to a what you call it, to a girl I like, but obviously that doesn't matter to me anymore. So it is what it is. Voice crack. Jesus Christ, I already need some water. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what to talk about specifically. But yeah, one thing I do remember though, as a kid specifically, is one time we went. I don't know if it was a beach or not. I don't know. It wasn't a beach because there was no sand. It was like, I don't know. It was just somewhere. There was a lot of rocks, and I don't remember it that much. So we were in the water. I was in the water. Uh, I was trying to go deeper and deeper for some reason. Pause. I don't know. And then as below, before you can know it, I keep tiptoeing to make sure I'm not getting that deep. Next thing you know, there's nothing to tiptoe on, and then I dropped and I couldn't touch ground, and I was literally drowning until someone helped me. So yeah, so I basically almost died. But yeah. So yeah, not really much else to say. Um, like I said, I was just doing kid things, and I cannot remember most of the things. Well, I can remember some, but it's like, do I really want to talk about it? I mean, not that it's bad, but yeah. Because I don't know, there's like mostly main things I want to talk about. Like my childhood, I couldn't care less. So we're gonna skip forward. I'm gonna read the message again. So fast forward to 2012, my dad got me a 360 that I used to have until the stepdad took it, which was like 4 or 5 years later. But yeah, I remember playing Connect games on it. Then soon I got into controller games. Then I went to the Microsoft Online Store in 2012 to find some scary games to play, and there I saw it. Left 4 Dead 2 demo. I only thought it was scary because of the two fingers. Anyways, when I first played it, It was really scary, and it was the first ever FPS game that I played in zombie game. The witch scared me the most in the hunter. I enjoyed it so much, and I wanted the full game so badly. But yeah, mostly most things I want to talk about besides my gaming life. So in that year too, I think we moved to a house, to a blue house. My cousins used to live there. Also, is it weird that when I was, it's probably most likely weird that when I was younger, I thought not all of them, but some of my cousins were hot. Was that weird? I mean, obviously, I don't think that now. That's fucking weird. But like I said, I was weird. I mean, I never tried to talk to them like that because, I mean, I am still aware that they're my cousins, but the thoughts, bruh. Especially it's this one older cousin I have. She was like in high school. Like, I'm telling you, bro, my mind. Like, I was still a kid, okay? Like, I'm gonna think some things. But, yeah, because I remember some of my cousins were weird too. Like, I remember one cousin being like to his sister, being like, yo, he said something, something, let me see your titties. I'm just kidding. Why the fuck you want to see your sister titties for? Anyways. And obviously, when I'm talking about them, I'm not going to be saying any names. Um, but yeah, I mean, not all my cousins were weird, but I still remember just being the most annoying cousin. At least, I guess. So, in that year as well, uh, I was outside of my house. I keep saying, oh, I don't remember things, and I can clearly remember things. But like I said, if I want to talk about them, it's not even that they're bad or whatever. It's just what's the point? But one memory I have is there was, I don't know how to describe it. There's basically this boy. He was like 2 years older than me. I saw him at our neighbor's house with his little brother. I think they were playing around with the trash can. They were sitting on it for some reason, and then they fell. And then I'm laughing at them because, like, okay, why are you at this house? This is not your house. And I was laughing because I was like thinking that, like, that's not their house. Because I knew the neighbors, like, because he was friends with my dad. So, the way I say dad. Um, and trust me, this will be important later why I'm talking about this. But, um, fuck. It's hard when I don't have a script to read, bruh. Uh, yeah, when I did the original sub video years ago, like probably people watching this don't even know that I had an original video like this. But I put, like I said, it was text on screen and cringe sad music. So I don't know, bro. God damn, I need a haircut, bro. I can't be bothered combing my hair. But anyways, uh, the friend. Well, we became friends, but like I said, it's still interesting. That's how we first met. That I was literally laughing at him because he fell out the trash can, and then he came to my house and be like, "Yo, what are you laughing at me for?" Because you fell. It was funny. That simple. And I guess somehow we became friends. I'm not sure if that, but dude, I remember me and him fighting one time, and as if like I was almost beating his ass. I was 2 years younger. Like I said, we were interesting friends, to say the least. Um, but yeah. Oh, good God. Anyways, a lot of stuff happened. Uh, but he also had a 360, and he also played that a lot. But I don't think he really played it that much anymore. So yeah, just to be like that. Uh, what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say that you're sexy. I wonder how it picks me up like that. But anyways, I still wanted to do some whispering. I don't know. Maybe this mic is good. Like I said, I don't doubt this mic is good. It's just a pain in the ass to set set up the settings, and I still don't know why this mic is plugged in with USB. Like, why? Why is it not the 3.5, the little hole thing? You know, like most headsets have, like my PS5 headset, like right here, for the best explanation. Where the fuck is it? Anyways, I'm getting off track again. This. See, why does it not have this? This. Why can't it just have a cable like this and I plug it into the PC? Why does it have to be like this? For fuck's sake. And anyways, so yeah, we'll talk about more about that friend more a bit later. But I kind of want to go back a couple years. Yes. Yeah, it's probably not obvious. Not obvious. Pretty obvious that I watched this, but I don't remember how old I was, but I was pretty old. So, you know, like mostly other kid. Okay, I don't know if this happens to every kid, but kids get bored. Okay? I'm looking through the channels. I'm looking for something to watch. I'm scrolling through channels, because I'm getting bored of watching SpongeBob or whatever I was watching as a kid. Um, the next thing you know, I go scroll through hundreds of channels. The next thing you know, I'm on the porn channel. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called Playboy something. I do not remember the name of the channel. But basically, I found porn. Basically, I'm like, whoa, what is this? And what is this weird feeling in my pants? As if, I kid you not, that is literally my first discovery of fucking porn, bruh. And yes, I'm gonna say it right now. I still watch porn. I still use my right hand, but I'll talk about that more later. But obviously, when I first watched porn, I did not jack it. I did not choke my chick. It was a couple years after that. But yeah. Whoa, what's this feeling? Whoa, why is this giving? And every time, I just kept watching it. And one time, I got caught by my mom. And then she was just making fun of me. That's it. And she was like, she told my dad, like, oh my God, he's watching porn. I don't know if they did anything that day, if they took the remote or they, I don't know. But that was my first discovery to porn on a fucking channel when I was just looking for something to watch. But yeah, 'cause I remember, like, I remember, I told him like, I didn't tell all my cousins. I told like probably one of my cousin that I watched porn, and I think that's really it. And the friend I talked about earlier, but I'm gonna talk on more on that in a sec. Well, not really a sec. It's like a couple minutes. Fuck's sake. But yeah, maybe you can ask, do I regret that moment? Yes, I do. Like, out of every channel I can find, somehow I found a porn channel. And it's funny is, if there was no nudity or whatever when I found it, I probably would just skipped it and then just be done. But no, there was nudity. I'm like, whoa. Fuck's sake, man. But yeah. I gotta breathe. Okay. Anyways. So back to Left 4 Dead 2 that I'm talking about. Oh, I bought the DLC with Microsoft points. Remember when Microsoft points were a thing? Like for real fucking, if you want to know if you're really that old, remember now I'm not talking about the Microsoft points now that you can get with rewards for rewards, not that shit. Like there was literally points back in the day that you could buy, and you can buy that. You can buy, what was it? You could buy, I think, arcade games with it. That's what it was used for. I don't think all arcade games, but majority of it, because I remember mostly buying it for the Left 4 Dead 2 DLC and for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Those are the things I remember buying with the Microsoft points. Not even sure if they called that or whatever, but yeah, that was funny. And I bought the Left 4 Dead 2 DLC without knowing how DLC works, that you need the full game to use the DLC. Like, oh, I thought I could just play this. Like, no, you need the full game to play this because it's DLC. Like, bruh. Good God. I'm still out of it from watching porn. Like, as if, man. But yeah. Well, I guess I'll go back a bit to, like, man, I don't remember my first PS. Oh, I think I remember. My first PS1 game was Crash Bash. And yeah, I still like the game, but I don't know why. I don't know. What am I trying to say here? What's my point? I don't know. That's why I need a script. Because otherwise, it's just minutes of silence and like. Now, what do I talk about next? About my fucking life, because I can't remember shit all. And yeah, I didn't have that much games growing up on all my consoles. I mean, now I have a shit ton of games, but I mean mostly digitally. But on my 360 and Xbox Series S, I started moving to disc games. Well, not all disc games, but you know, because especially smart for the 360, because 360 games are going to get more rare because they're going to remove the marketplace. So you can't buy the games digitally anymore. I mean, they already removed some games, but they're going to remove all of them at that point, bruh. So yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to buy like these collectors. They be having the whole ass shelves of game discs. Like, I ain't doing all that. I just want to play a game beginning to end and sell it. Because right now I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 10 games Well, technically, two are the same, but 10 games on my fucking desk right now. Well, not this desk, but the other desk. That's not a fucking desk. You know, never mind. That's clearly a desk, you smart fucking. Anyways. So, yeah. Growing up, I didn't have that many games because I can't remember a lot of. Like, I mean, I can remember all the PS1 games I played actually. There was this one PS1 game that I remember playing. It was like. I don't remember, but it was basically a disc with a bunch of game demos. I don't remember how many it had, but that was basically the whole game, which is a bunch of game demos. But yeah, I don't remember what the fuck the disc was called. But yeah. Because mostly the PS1 games I had was, I remember Crash Bash, Crash Bandicoot Warped, the third, Crash Bandicoot 3. Although I don't remember if I played it on my PS1 or PS2. Because the PS2 was backwards compatible. You could play PS1 games on it. But I didn't remember if I played it on the PS1 or not. And I remember this bike game I used to play. I forgot what it was called. It was some bicycle ass game. And then this racing game. And then that's it. That's all I can mostly remember. But obviously I played Crash Bash and Crash 3 the most. Even though I didn't have that many games, to me, it doesn't matter. Like honestly, because you're a kid too. Like, sometimes I would still just go outside rather than playing on my PS1 and PS2. And yeah, that was mostly that. So I think I had the PS1 Slim though. I didn't have the fat one. And for somehow, because of it being so small, I lost my PS1 one day. But yeah, I wonder where that PS1 now is. Either in the trash or just completely disintegrated or something. Or maybe someone has it. Because I do be seeing videos of like people restoring consoles and stuff. So yeah, maybe one of my PS1s and PS2s made it into those videos, restoring videos somehow. But I'll never know. Because I don't know. Oh. In the PS2 games I had on my PS2, I mostly remember. I remember Crash Nitro Kart, Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Naruto, Ultimate Ninja 2. That was called. I don't fucking remember. Uh, Guitar Hero 3. And I think that's mostly it, bro. I had like 4 games on there. I probably had like obviously I think I'm pretty sure I played more games, but I just didn't like, I don't know. Because it was already like a couple years after the PS2 was out. So I don't know. Well, in stores I still could find PS2 and PS1 games, but well, mostly PS2, but I don't know, like the 360 and PS3 games were already filling up the shelves. God, I remember in Walmart too, store, they used to have, well, they still have them, but it's not the same. So basically, there was this TV and 360 controller. You look up the TV and you could play games on it. That's it. And you could play some games and that's really it. Just game demos. It was pretty cool. Like, I liked it. Although I do remember one time though, probably, like, just talking about shit is just gonna make me remember shit. I think, but I remember I was playing on it and some kid, random ass kid, wanted to play and he was like pushing me. I think he was pinching me. bro, I wanted to headbutt his ass like, bop, bro, get off me, boy. But I don't think I did anything. I mean, I don't even remember how long I was playing. I literally was standing there playing, minding my business, and then this kid comes up to me and doesn't even ask. He's like, "Let me play." Like, bruh, I was here. Can you wait when I finish? But nope, he just tried to hog the controller off me. But yeah, like I said, they still have it now, but I don't think they have it for Xbox One or the Series S. Nowadays, they just have it for the PS5. I think for the PS5. I think I'm wrong on that. But I know for sure the Nintendo Switch. But if they have for the PS5, I don't think so. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I went to Walmart. But anyways. Oh man. But anyways, next I say in August 13th, I don't know how I remembered the month. I remember going to the store trying to buy Left 4 Dead 2. But they say I couldn't. Because I remember if you buy a mature game and if you're young, they say you have to buy it with an adult. So yeah, there was like, thankfully a guy covered for me. It was until my B-Day birthday came around and my mom got me a gift card for Xbox that I used to buy the passing DLC, which I was excited to play and I enjoyed. Who asked? I mean, that's basically this entire video. Bruh, as if water can expire. It's not expired, but it's saying like, expires 2025. GTA 6, bruh, only took like a decade. But yeah. Minutes of silence, like I said would happen. I just need a minute to breathe. I know I could probably just edit this out, but I can't be asked editing. And for some reason, I forgot to set up the pause button. Are you kidding me? Because in most of my videos I have, there's, when I'm literally right next to recording, there's a pause button that I can push. Now that pause button, it's not there. So I'm like, bruh, so if I have to do something like take a piss or whatever, then you guys will have to stand here because I'm not editing this. I can't be asked. But I didn't realize the pause button wasn't there. But I'll have to fix that later because I uninstalled this recording software because basically I wanted to reset the settings. Because the settings I had would make my they would make the video file sizes, they would make them too large. So yeah, I guess it's ready. I'm on this part of the message, so ready to talk about depressing shit. I mean, in other words, it is what it is. So in January 2014, my Left 4 Dead 2 disc stopped working. I was sad. It was until 1 year later, I had money to buy it and download it online so I can keep it forever. Yes, it was 2015, and yes, it took me that long to save up money. Yes, because we weren't rich. It's like that one meme of that baby that's like being born to poor parents, and then he's just fucking crying his ass off, basically. But yeah. But going back to December 13, 2014, is when my dad died of cancer. I was heartbroken. I was like, this can't be true. It's just a damn nightmare. I didn't really understand why he died back then. I understand more now, but it hurts me more. I'm not gonna lie, like reading all that is just cringe. I mean, not the cringe part about my dad dying, but like, I understand more now, but it hurts me more. How could I do such a thing of not understanding? I was a kid. Anyways, so yeah, my dad, he died of like testicular cancer. The messed up part about it is he had it for a while. And he didn't tell anyone. He didn't tell my mom. He didn't tell anyone. Because I guess he didn't want anyone to worry. But, say something sooner and, you know, then you wouldn't have to go. But yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up too because it's not really fucked up, but he's still my dad. But my parents, they're both Mexican. They're from Mexico, and that's that. When I was born in the US, I was born just speaking English. Like I did not know how to speak Spanish. I only could speak English, which is messed up because you would think, oh, my parents are Spanish, Mexican, you automatically know Spanish. That is not the case at all. But yeah, which was fine. I mean, we're living in the US. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have to know English more than Spanish, but yeah. And because of that, I didn't really like properly talk to him that much. I never talked to my dad much because he didn't know much English either. It was my mom that knew more English than my dad because they had bought like a bunch of books that my mom still has them. She still had like a lot of books that she has to learn English and Spanish, but she doesn't use them anymore because she knows English just fine now, but like he can't really speak it that well grammarly still. But still English, fine English, I guess. Not perfect, but what can you do? But because it's funny, I can understand Spanish because it's not like, oh, I can't understand Spanish at all. No, I can understand it. I just can't speak it fluently, nor do I know like every single word. Because when I'm working at my job too, sometimes I'm like, they're speaking to me in Spanish. I'm like, yeah. Because my friend was looking at me like, bro, well, not my friend, but he was a coworker. He's not a friend. He's a coworker I was working with. He was like, bro, like, he was laughing at me like, bro, you don't even look like you know what he's saying. I'm like, or it wasn't here. It was a cashier because we also had um a cashier with a big personality. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with me. Uh, she couldn't speak Spanish, so yeah, kind of had to translate for her a bit, but yeah. Or she couldn't speak Spanish. She couldn't speak English. I'm pretty sure I said Spanish. Fuck's sake, she only speaks Spanish. She couldn't speak English. Just very, very little English. But yeah, mostly I regret just before my dad dying that I just didn't get to talk to him more. It's that simple, really. But hey, it is what it is. I know I'm like, bro, do you really care? You're just laughing. Like I'm over it. Like, I mean, I moved on. It's not like it's like as the saying goes, you don't just because like I'm like laughing or whatever. Like it just means that it doesn't like I can't find the right words to say. It just doesn't like depress me or like affect me as much anymore. Like I still obviously care about him, but like I said, it's just I guess I learned to accept that it happened. So I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say here. And yeah, in September 2015, um, it's when my mom decided to move away, and I had to leave all my friends behind. But guess what? They didn't give a shit about me anyways. That's true. I tried to text them after my dad died, but they don't they didn't respond, and I don't even spam them with messages. I was cringy as hell back then when I was 12. Apparently, I was still cringy 4 years ago when I was like 17. Because I'm 21 now, so 4 years ago, I was 16 or 17. Oh, God. But yeah, speaking of that, I literally forgot what the hell I was talking about. So yeah, remember, we're going to go back to the subject and back to my first friend that I was talking about that fell off the trash can. To make it easier, I'll just say the black guy because he was black. So, like, let me stop, bro. Okay, I'll stop. God, my back hurts already, bro. So yeah, during that time frame, I never talked about this, but uh, I'm not sure when it was exactly, but that's around that time is when I started masturbating to porn. So yeah, when I first did it for the first time, it's like wow, it felt so good. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this sticky stuff? I mean, I'm talking like, bro, you did. People are probably watching it like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? You did this young? I mean, yeah. What's scary about life sometimes is like you can easily hide shit. No one can know. Well, besides murder, but or shooting up a school. But that's besides the point. But like I don't know. It's just a scary thought that I can get away with certain things without no one knowing. You know? It's easy to keep a secret. But well, I don't know what I'm getting at. Easy to keep a secret gets harder over time to keep it a secret, but yeah. Because obviously, as of me, well, I'm not sure if my siblings actually know if I masturbate. I don't think they do. I don't. My mom definitely doesn't know. At least I think she doesn't know. Maybe they know, but maybe they just simply just don't feel like talking about it. But I don't think they know. No, they definitely don't know. At least my mom for sure. But my siblings, I have no idea. Definitely not my youngest. Hell no. Like, trust me, I might masturbate, but like, I'm not over here doing weird shit like stalking people or like they got a big booty, big watermelons, and I'm just stalking them. Like, I'll respectfully stare and then go back. Like that one fucking meme of that guy who was like the game Smash. I never played it, don't care. But he was basically talking about it and all that shit. I think he was basically like an announcer or something, like, or he was like talking, broadcasting a game, you know, like how they do in sports, like, oh, and right over here, he's kicking the ball over here, and over there, he's fucking someone. I don't know. But uh like the one meme, like this is big chick with a fat ass that walks by him. I think she's walking straight forward this way, and then the guy he's talking, and then he stops talking for like a second as soon as she passes, like to stare at it, like for a good hot second, and then quickly start talking about the game again. Like, bruh, that's respect right there. But that's basically me. I respectfully look, and then I get back to what I'm doing, like mostly at my job. I'm not over here trying to follow them. I'm not trying to do some weird shit. No. First of all, I'll get fired. Second of all, arrested. And third of all, why? Why? Like you have to be that mentally fucked up to do that. And I'm not. Like I feel mentally fucked up, but not that mentally fucked up. Just to do fucked up shit like that. Oh yeah, holy shit. So yeah. Because I had to, like, I remember being subscribed. I had my siblings' account subscribed to my channel, but because some videos I make, I decided to unsubscribe them. Even my mom's account, I had to unsubscribe, for more subscribers, but I don't care. But anyways, it's kind of hard to believe I'm at 900 subs. I think, well, as I'm recording this, well, for some reason, it keeps going up and down. People keep subscribing, unsubscribing. But yeah, my Evil Within video just uploaded fucking hell, I can't speak. 25 minutes ago it uploaded. So, yeah. 915 subscribers. Hey, 85 away, we at 1,000. So, please subscribe. Please. Bruh. I mean, it's still kind of hard to believe I have this many subs. I mean, most people could probably have more subs to me, and then they probably put less effort into their channel. I mean, most likely not. But I don't know. I guess less effort, as in like, God, I don't even know. But I'm not sure if the mic can pick that up. It was like someone cutting out the grass. I saw the bar moving in the recording, so I thought it was picking it up. I mean, I don't really care if it was or is. But yeah, anyways, back to my message. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, what? Oh my god. I click out of the app for a second and then fucking, oh my god, it scrolled all the way back down. Fuck's sake. Yeah, every time in this messaging group chat, I'll always act like I'm depressed as hell. I'm not sure why, but I'm pretty sure just to be cringe, I guess. Like, I kept complaining, like, oh my god, I was so cringe back then. Bro, I was cringe when I was like 17. I mean, I'm still kind of cringe, but yeah. Definitely more cringe. But yeah, speaking of which, my friends, they also did this type of message, but back then, 4 years ago, they wanted me to upload it on YouTube or talk about it or whatever. But I never did that, and I don't think I will because I don't know if they want me to. I'm not going to ask them, but because they're probably doing shit, but yeah. But yeah, man, I'm just going all over the place. But yeah, I already forgot what I was talking about, so we're going back. So yeah, about the part where like my friends didn't give a shit. I'm not sure because I wouldn't really classify them as friends. I was friends with them on Facebook, but that's it. I wouldn't really know if I would classify them as actual friends. I mean, I talked to them, but yeah. But yeah, anyway, back to that like the only girl that I said I liked and will only ever like. I talked to her on Messenger, which is Facebook messages, whatever. Uh, like I said, it was all cringe. I ain't reading all that shit. Well, I don't even have the account because I'm using another account that I had because my other account, I guess, it had a two-step verification. So either someone hacked into my account or just I don't even know what happened, but I couldn't access it, or and that's that. Or I think I verified it with another phone number, but the problem was that my phone number got switched out, and I immediately forgot my old one. So that was that. I just couldn't log in anymore. So maybe they messaged me, but I doubt they did. I'm pretty sure they didn't because if they did, literally look for my other Facebook. Like, there's other ways you can look if you care. But anyways, back to the girl. Uh, I didn't even like. I mean, I talked to her on Messenger a lot, and I think we first met in. I forgot. I don't forget. I don't remember how or why, but basically, it was a bunch of random kids. I had to go to a different class, and then I saw her. It's like using the computer, and then the first thing you know, I meet her, and then I'm like, bro, all I was thinking about is the computer. Like, oh, the computer screen looks shit. That's why I don't feel like sitting next to you. Like, it looks fine. Like, bruh, I had no reason. I mean, I still don't, but yeah. But still, it's probably better to not get into a relationship when you're not. Because I'm 21, right? Well, first of all, well, we're just going to talk about all that later, but basically, I messaged her and then I wanted to tell her I like her. I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm pretty sure before I told another girl to ask her that if she liked me or not. But like, oh man, I already don't feel like talking about this anymore. But I have a runny nose, so give me 1 second. I have to blow my nose. I'm sorry. You can turn this down if you don't feel like hearing this disgusting shit. But yeah. uh, I would pause the video, but I can't. So yeah. I can't because I reset it my recording software, so I don't have the option to do that, and I can't be asked editing just in case this video is like 100 GB, which it probably won't be. But my CPU usage is going pretty high, so I would think that it's using quite a bit of stuff. And I was thinking like I wanted to move my mic around and hold it around. But like I said, that was the thing that was pissing me off. And every time I did that, the mic would just not work. It would just turn off. And it's not like it's getting unplugged. It's still plugged in. I'm literally just moving it around, and it'll just stop working. Like, it's just annoying. I mean, I know it's not one of those mics. If I wanted one of those mics, I could probably move around. But I still don't know why it wouldn't work. Like, why would it just not work while I'm moving it around? Like, I just want to hold it and talk it. Like on a microphone like this, or something, or do something like this. You know, what am I doing here? Gulp, gulp. Anyways, still cringe, like I said I was. But so yeah, I'm done talking about the girl. It is what it is. Because and the funny thing is, she told everybody, like all her friends, that he liked me and all that shit. And we still barely talked. And like I said, I moved here and to Texas, and that's that. So so yeah. So when I moved to this new place, I didn't talk to anyone. I was just mad and sad. I just played my 360 and I had no gold, but I still enjoyed it. So yeah, that was basically it. When I moved here, I just didn't give a fuck to talk to anyone because I mean, you have to like understand. Like, my dad died. My fucking I moved away from all my friends and all my cousins. Move here. But now I'm like, think about it. Do I give a shit to move back? No. But I don't give a shit about the people here. I don't give a shit about going back. So when my mom she talks to me sometimes about like, oh my god, you're one of your cousins are doing this. They're doing this. I'm like, okay, you remember them? No. Which in reality I do, but not everything about them. So I mean, I always say no because realistically, I'm just saying that because I don't fucking care. But yeah. So yeah, talking about that time moving, one thing I really regret too is that there was this auntie because when we moved to Texas, we were living with one of my aunties or one of my dad's cousins, and you're asking when my dad died, did they burn his body or put it in the casket? They burned his body, and we sent his ashes to, I think, I'm not sure who we sent it to. I think we sent it to my mom's mom, so my grandma, and she buried it in one of her yards. I don't remember where, but yeah, I can't be bothered visiting Mexico, so because that's where my grandparents live, and obviously I just can't be asked with Mexico. But yeah, I'll talk about my trip more to Mexico in a bit. But yeah, so my dad's cousin uh, was a woman, and well, that's that. We lived with her for like a couple months. Was it a couple months? Yeah, a couple months until like barely the beginning of 2016. And or as if 2016 was like 8 years ago. Still doesn't even feel that long. But yeah, anyways, 8, 9 years ago. I can't do math. God, bro. Like when I tell you I was just mostly mad and depressed, bro, I was mad. And it doesn't help that I was masturbating during that time. It didn't really help my case at all. So, yeah, when I first moved there, it was my birthday, like literally like a week after we moved to Texas. And everyone celebrated my birthday, and all I did was sat in my room. I did not give a shit. And all they did was left me my cake in my room. Or a piece of cake. Literally imagine trying to celebrate someone's birthday without the actual person. That was me, basically. Like, Jesus Christ. But anyways, she was just so nice because I remember on Facebook, she was like, oh, you should come to Texas. Every time I posted on Facebook, she was like, you should come to Texas. You should come to Texas. You should come visit. The next thing you know, my dad died, and next thing you know, we're actually living there, not visiting. But yeah, give me 1 sec. I gotta do something. Okay. So I thought I fucking heard someone out my door. Anyways, with all the nice things she tried to did for me, and then she was asking if I wanted to go, if I want to go somewhere, if I want to go somewhere. No. And then one time, I got really mad. And she was like, I don't know if she forced me to come or not, or if she was just asking and asking and asking. Even my mom was like asking. But like I said, she was just so nice to me all the time. And then I guess one day I just snapped. I didn't hurt her or anything. Well, not physically, but I'll talk about that in a second because I had to do something to put my message back on. Okay, where the fuck was I? Okay, I was here. Anyways, yeah, so basically she kept asking me that one time, let's go somewhere. And then I legit screamed at the top of my lungs to her. Yelling, no, I know y'all heard that. And then that's that. After that, she didn't really talk to me the same anymore. You know? Being nice with me and all that shit. Like, man, I still don't know why I did that. Like, I don't care what I'm going through. Like, why would I just yell at my auntie like that? She's literally giving us a home to live in. All that shit. The one thing, I think, one of the things I regret the most is doing that. But the first thing is masturbating and yelling at my auntie. For no reason. Again, she's not my dad's sister. She's my dad's cousin. But yeah. Well, what do you think? Oh, on your mom's or dad's side? My dad's side. It literally just said it. Anyways, that was that for like my first couple months living in Texas. Has even been a year, and it was so shit for me. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, I guess I'll read this next part. In October or November 2015, I got gold again and wanted to make some friends on Xbox since real life friends don't mean shit. But you guys, talking to my 2 online friends, you guys are real in my heart. My first friend was Expert, which no, I don't play with him in videos. I met him on the parish tank mode. I just invited him to the party and he joined and we talked and he had a good time. My second friend was the one and only Dragon, which I do remember now as meeting on tanks. My third friend I met was Pear and we met on Dead Center tanks, I think. I don't remember if I met Monty or Zombie fourth, but it doesn't matter. I enjoyed playing with all you guys. Left 4 Dead 2 was always a fun game for me to play. And it got a lot more fun when I met you guys. So god. Okay. Well, reading all that, I'm gonna go get another water because this one's almost finished, and I'm gonna take a piss. So I'll be right back. Like I said, no editing. I'll try to be back fast, but no guarantees. Hello there. You probably was hearing me walking all the way here, all the way back, all the noise I made, all the way from meters away. Because it's funny that it can pick up noises that well, but it can't pick up my own fucking voice. Probably. But yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, this video is only an hour and 10 minutes long. And I still have a lot more to talk about. But yeah, move on from my friends. I do remember as well getting spammed by invites when I got on back then, but I didn't mind. I was kind of sad when y'all didn't spam me, but I joined the party anyways. February 2016 is when I used my cousin account to buy Black Ops 2 to play with you guys. Anyways, so yeah, I remember using, because I had my cousin's account, but he had his dad's credit card on there, and he's the son of the auntie I was talking about earlier, so makes him my cousin. And basically he got really mad. And then I think he like messaged me on Xbox and he said all this shit. I'm not sure if he was threatening me or not, but he said all that shit and he removed me or blocked me. I don't remember his account name and I don't have the message on Xbox. It's gone. Like I do not remember his gamer tag, but I'm pretty sure he probably changed it a couple times. But yeah, I'm not sure why I did that. I mean, I was so desperate to play Black Ops 2. So, yeah. So I also remember the only reason why I was able to use Wi-Fi back then is because of his account. We had their Xfinity account, so we were able to use Xfinity Wi-Fi. Because we had Wi-Fi too, but it fucked up because I dropped it. I dropped the box, and it just didn't want to work. And my mom didn't care enough to try to fix it. So I was just stuck with shit Wi-Fi. I couldn't even play with my friends. So yeah. That's that. Oh, anyways. So yeah, I mean, nothing much to say about my cousin, but he's probably the only cousin that I have that plays Xbox. Not gaming. I had a well, the other cousins I had they gamed, but they didn't game that much. So yeah. But it was kind of cool how we all had different consoles. One of my cousins had a PS3, another one had a Wii. I had the Xbox, variety. So if I wanted to play with my cousin's Wii, don't take that out of context. Don't try to make it weird. I literally talking about his Nintendo Wii, not his fucking Wii. Yeah. Anyway, since I've been recording this for an hour and 10. I'm getting part of the message where I'm probably going to be talking about this the most. And this is a long ass paragraph. So I'm going to read this full and through because I can't be bothered just reading it and coming back. I'm going to read this whole thing and I'm going to talk about this way more. So, the beginning of 2017 was good until like midway. Like June, it got shit. I had to move in with my stepdad. And yeah, basically, since I'm talking about that, I'll pause here for a second. My mom first met my stepdad, I think it was some point at 2016, probably late 2016 is when we moved to an apartments. Because that's when we first moved out of my auntie's house. That's where we lived at first. It's in those apartments. So yeah. So I literally think she just met him by a neighbor because a neighbor knew him and that's how they met. And yeah, all this shit happened. So yeah, I had to move in with my stepdad. That's when I realized that he was an asshole the first day just because I took the cable for his TV and used it for mine. In 2017, I first got my Xbox One because of my stepdad. But he only got it just as a way saying that he didn't break my phone, which I know he did, but I still wanted the Xbox One. I don't remember. But as soon as I got it, my friend Dragon told me to download Fortnite. I don't remember why. Because he was addicted, obviously. I will admit right now, Dragon, you were kind of an asshole when you played it. I mean, to be fair, he was a teen. Like, he was in his 16s or 17s, so. Yeah. You kept telling me that I was trash and to get better at it. You told me to play by myself and get better. It kind of hurted me. Fortnite was really boring to me back then. And I wanted to play Black Ops 3 instead back then. So I didn't care if you didn't want to play with me and play Fortnite instead. I might not remember all of this, but I do. Or I think I meant to say he might not remember all of this, but I do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't say I. I'm pretty sure I meant to say you. You, Dragon, my friend, might not remember all this, but I do. Me, Zombie Pear, Monty were chill back then, and we still are. And so are you when you stopped becoming addicted. Stop becoming addictive to Fortnite. You always kept removing me and blocking me for no reason. But after all that bullshit, I was still friends with you no matter what. So, talking about my friends again. So, yeah. Okay, well, before I probably sit here for like an hour talking about my stepdad, when I first met my friends, like I said, I was moving to Texas. I literally sent in the message. I got gold. I met my friends. Xbox Live Gold. I'm tired right now. My back kind of hurts. I'm gonna try to sit back and relax, but I don't want to because my mic not pick me up. Bruh, I swear to God. So, I literally, like I said, I moved these fucking cables and everything's frozen. My mic didn't work. My face cam froze. Oh my God. I don't know if it's my USB ports or what. I don't know why this keeps happening. I slightly move something and suddenly nothing's working. I mean, thankfully, that doesn't happen with my capture card. Like, imagine I slightly move my capture card cable and the whole gameplay freezes and I don't notice. That would be so annoying. But anyways, yeah, because the friends I still play with, I don't know why they still play with me. I always ask them. They always ask me. Well, one of my friends, the I'll just say Dragon. I'll call him by his online persona. He always asks me, "Why do you still play with me? Why do you play with me?" Well, because you're my friend. And I don't remember what he said when I asked him, but why do you still play with me? After nearly a decade, because I've been friends with, well, both of these guys since 2015. And like I said, they've been more real than a couple of IRL friends I could have. But like I said, I just can't be bothered making friends anymore, so I really just can't be asked. I mean, yeah, I know. Oh, blah blah blah. You'll be happier, whatever. But it takes effort to make friends, and it's very dangerous if you find the right friends or not. Well, not dangerous, but like it's dangerous if you find the wrong group of friends. I guess. I mean, obviously, it's not that hard to differentiate the to diff. I cannot speak to tell the difference between the two, but I don't know. People can just be fake. My mic's still working. I thought my mic turned off again. I literally didn't move anything. So annoying. But yeah, like I said, those two are still my only friends. 10 years later. 10 years later. I have zero IRL friends. Zero. Ever since I first moved here to Texas. I still talk to people in class. I mean, in a way, I was the quiet kid, the school shooter. Like that one fucking meme. Oh, if I have 5 bullets, if I run out the door, I can do this, and I can. Man, I'm done with this shit. I don't remember how the meme goes, but that's pretty fucked up. I'm into dark humor, okay? Not that dark. Maybe sometimes really dark. Oh man. Sometimes I wonder if my parents should have crossed the border or not. If we just should have just stayed our asses in Mexico. If only Donald Trump was president back then instead of fucking Black Obama, Mr. Obama, Obama son. Oh my god. Every time I cough, my fucking stomach hurts. Also, no one needs to know this, but I'm obese. I ain't that thick, but I'm thick. I don't know. And I need help. Am I going to be bothered to get help? No. But probably someday I will. I keep saying that to myself every time. Oh, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this. I'm like, no, I never do. I never fucking do. Anyways, if you're watching this video and you're like, oh my god, you got no friend, I'll be your friend. Bro, I don't fucking know you. Do I want to get to know you? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I won't be having time like that. Start talking to people because I got work. I have to do everything in my house, do the chores, because apparently my 17-year-old sister can't do it, who's about to turn 18, like literally in like almost 2 weeks. So yeah. But anyways, I always lose track of what I was initially talking about. But yeah, or as if I have to take a piss again. Literally just took a piss. Well, it's not that bad. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish reading this. It's not that much, and oh boy, I have a bunch to talk about my stepdad, especially something that happened today as I'm recording this. So basically, but after all that bullshit, I was still friends with you no matter what. But my life is getting more shit because of me getting older. So that's why I sound so exhausted sometimes when I get on and don't talk much, but I don't have much to talk about anyways. Basically still is now, but the don't have much to talk about part. But yeah, I wish one day that I can just meet you guys in real life and fuck. Okay, that's not what I said. Sorry. I can meet you guys in real life and they give you guys a blowjob. That's not what I said. Okay, I'll read what I actually said. I wish one day that I can just meet you guys spitting everywhere. I wish one day that I could just meet you guys in real life and give you guys a hug. That's what I said. Okay. I'm so happy I met you guys. My life would be so boring if I didn't meet you guys. Put Dragon, Monty, Pear, and Zombie. Which, I'm going to say this right now, I only play with 2 of them. The other 2, that I don't know what the fuck happened to them. Dragon and Zombie. Those are the 2 I still play with 10 years later. The other 2, they left like... I stopped playing them with like 5 years ago. I'm pretty sure that's the last time I played with them. 5, 6 years ago. Been a while. Anyways, so that's that for the messages. Whew, boy, you ready for this hour plus talk I'm probably gonna do? I'm talking about how great my life was with my stepdad. I am. Before I do, I'm gonna take a piss. I guess so you won't guys get bored. I'll play some. I'll play some music. Okay, I don't know. I'm just searching up some music. I don't know. Fall Guys. I don't know. I'm gonna go take a piss, and then yeah. Best song in the game, unless an ad plays. I swear to God, an ad plays. That's fucking good. I'll be right back. God damn, he's thick! Yeah! Yeah! I know that's exactly what my friend was saying. Yeah! Sorry. I had to get some more water too, but yeah. As if it's 11 in the morning. Get ready for my most favorite part of this video is going to be talking about my fucking shitty, again, quote unquote, stepdad. Probably the worst part of my life. That probably going to be, like I said, I'm going to be talking the most. So yeah, basically I already explained how my mom and stepdad first met. I don't know how they met. Oh, I literally saw I literally saw the fakeness in them doing all this extra shit of giving her flowers, chocolate, whatever. Wow, how romantic. I immediately knew he was just so fake and all this shit. So, yeah. Man, where do I even start? So we're gonna fast forward a bit. So basically, my mom got pregnant with him. Then next thing you know, my mom, she was, I think, walking about around in the apartments one time, and she caught him kissing another woman. So immediately, I don't think she really cared. Or maybe she did, I don't remember. But somehow, she still wanted to stay with him and move together with him. Why exactly? Well, it's just one simple answer. Because my mom just simply needed the help. Which he didn't do much sometimes. So. Oh man, I have a bunch of stories to tell with him, this scumbag. Still is one, by the way. But yeah, because of something that happened literally today. But yeah. So yeah. So we're gonna go back before we moved together with him. Actually, no. When we moved together with him, because we were still moved in with him. Like I said, I already explained one of my stories, like his first time getting mad at me because I took the cable from my TV or from his TV and put it on my TV because he what was I gonna say? Because either he or I forgot the cable for the TV, for my TV. And he was like, oh, this cable matches my TV. Let me use his cable. And he immediately got mad. Was he watching TV? No, he wasn't. And he got so mad. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I already immediately knew, oh my God, this is gonna be, like, I don't know. And anyways, fast forward to about that when we're moving. Every time when we lived together, he always would leave then come back. Leave then come back. He would stay at his, most likely, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. He stayed at his mom's house. And that's that, I think. So, like I said, my mom was pregnant. So when she was pregnant, he wasn't there. He left. So my mom literally had to call an ambulance to take her because I couldn't drive. And I still don't know how to drive. I still don't know. He literally had to call an ambulance to leave her. And that's when I first knew. he doesn't give a shit about his daughter. Like, obviously, I give a shit more. She's my fucking sister. Like, I don't care if she's from different blood. Like she's still, she was birthed from my mom. That makes her my that doesn't make her my stepsister. That makes her my sister. My blood sister. But yeah. But he just wasn't there. I mean, he still showed up after the fact, but before the fact to take her to the hospital, nope. He was having a fucking tantrum and fucking left for whatever reason. But yeah. Because like I said, he would supposedly get mad at us and leave. But realistically, he just wanted to leave sometimes to go drink or do whatever with his friends, family, whoever they were. I don't give a shit about them. The only one of his family that I gave a shit about was one of his sisters. Because all of his other sisters I don't like. Only one of them I like. She was pretty cool. And his actual mom was pretty cool too. But his fucking dad, like, I can see where he gets all this fucking attitude and the way he talks from. All from his fucking dad. Sometimes I say things like, bro, his dad should have worn a condom. Fuck's sake. His dad should have worn a condom. He should have worn a condom. It's that simple. That fucking simple. Oh, God. Well, I mean, you don't wear a condom until you knowingly want to have kids. I mean, that's why parents do it, because they want to have kids. If they didn't, they would have protected sex. Ugh. Anyways, back to him. He would always have these tantrums. Like I said, I had too many stories to tell. One time, my mom decided to buy ice cream. There was an ice cream truck. She wanted to buy ice cream for my little brother. I didn't ask for ice cream. Neither did my sister. We didn't want any. My little brother, he wanted some. So he asked my mom, can I have ice cream? Can I have money for ice cream? She's like, yeah, sure. Have some ice cream. And then for some reason, he got so mad. Like, literally, as soon as we got home, he was taking off his boots and throwing them at the door. Like, are you fucking 10? And you having this tantrum? And I will say this, he only speaks Spanish, so again, I only know English. I didn't speak to him, and honestly, I didn't really care enough to speak to him that much. Every time he was trying to give me lessons or whatever, I'd just be like, sure, yeah, sure, whatever, sure. But anyways, fast forwarding a bit. Like I said, I had a phone and I broke it, and he bought me an Xbox One. But like I said, the only reason he bought that was to make it seem like, oh my God, I didn't break your Xbox One. Your phone. Oh my God. So basically, buying him buying the Xbox One for the first time, which, by the way, that was the first time I had an Xbox One. So that's the only thing he was good for, to give me that Xbox One. Fuck. Was that basically him saying, oh, I'm sorry I broke your phone, but here's the Xbox One. But he's still saying, like, I didn't break your phone. I didn't break it. Like, yeah, sure. Like, because this is what I think he basically did. Because in here there's a charging port for phones, for any phone, even old ass phones. The charging port is not the same, but they're still all the same. You plug it in, you charge the phone. That's how phones work for a long ass time. So basically, I think what he did to break it was he took a tool or something. It probably moved it around in there. That way, it will mess up the circuits inside or whatever to charge it. Like, I'm not stupid. He did it for two of my phones. Two. Like I realized I couldn't charge it. Why is it not plugging in? Because it looked damaged in the inside. And then he kept saying, "Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it." God, this motherfucker, though, bruh. I'm telling you. I think that's a lot. I'm going to tell a lot more stories. But yeah. Also, I had a water over there. Why is my water over there? I mean, I have a one here, but why did I put that one all the way over there? Voice cracking. I mean, that was barely a voice crack, but, it is what it is. Let me just sit up a bit. Because my legs are starting to hurt a bit. Because, yeah, I'm literally sitting a pillow on my chair because my ass would be hurting by now. Instead, my legs are hurting because, I don't know, shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm trying to put my leg like this. There we go. Anyways, this motherfucker, like, God. Like I said, I'm just gonna, at this point, I'm just telling stories of how much of a dick he was. But this other time, because that's the thing, too, with the Xbox One, he got it for me, only for me to probably barely play it. Almost never. To never play it. He would never let me play it, and never. And then he would take the cable for me not to play it. But yeah. Oh man, just too many stories to tell with him. I don't know if I can be bothered telling them all. Like, I remember one time he had a tantrum. He fucking broke the remote. Like the remote to, I think it was DirecTV, to basically watch live channels. It wasn't the TV for the remote. It wasn't the remote for the TV. It was the remote to watch channels again. For the dish box or whatever it's called. I mean, it's been a long time since I watched cable TV. Bruh, you have the internet nowadays, bruh. And then he made it look like he broke the Wi-Fi router, but he didn't. He just literally took everything apart, but he didn't actually break anything to make it look like he broke it. Bro, I'm getting hungry. I'm probably gonna get ready to wrap this up in about a couple minutes, so. Man, I really thought I would be crying in this video, but not really. Why am I looking at my phone? We're done with the messages. Because, I mean, post 2020, nothing really happens in my life exciting or nothing or bullshit. But yeah. I remember I had a video recorded on my phone that my mom was trying to open the door. He literally had the door lock in his room, and my mom wanted to go into the room to get something, and he wouldn't let her. And my mom got a knife to try to open it, and I was recording it. That he wouldn't want to open the door. And I don't think I have that video saved anymore. I mean, I can look at our old messenger, but I think that was in my old Facebook account. Yeah. I think I still do have them. Oh, yep, I still do have them. Well, it's not the. Okay, it was not the one I was talking about, but here's one of them. So here's one of the pictures I sent. I sent to my mom for the broken remote he had. I mean, you can barely see it, but yeah. Here's another one. For some reason, he decided to crush our macaroni and cheese boxes. Why? Like I said, here's the Wi-Fi router I was literally talking about. He broke it, took it apart, but it wasn't actually broken. He just took it apart. Like you see, nothing literally looks broken. He just took it apart. But yeah. But yeah, that's funny. I don't know what this video was. But yeah, they basically argued a lot too. And I think that was one of the arguments I had recorded him. Because every time I would hear him like slamming shit or throwing shit, like, oh my god, bro. So yeah, that's the video of my mom when you heard her voice. That's the one she tried to open it with the knife. Yeah, I completely forgot about the mac and cheese boxes. Like, if anything, if you want to break our electronics, fine, but why do you have to destroy our food? Like, oh my god. Fucking child. Actual man child. And he still hasn't changed. By the way. But yeah. But I think that's all I have for him, because I didn't really record that much, because at the end of the day, I understand. Again, my mom wanted to be with him, not because she probably loved him, but because she needed help, money. That's all she needed him for. But at the same time, there's other dudes. There's other guys. Wouldn't have to put up with his shit. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a piss. Again, sorry. I mean, I'm drinking all this water. It's to be expected, so I'll play y'all some Fall Guys music again. This fucking ad. Because I know y'all liked it. Yeah. Oh Jesus! Every time I'm recording, like I feel like putting my headset back on, but bro, I'm using this thing. Oh, good God. Anyways, yeah, it's just so much stories to tell about this fucking scumbag. But one that I definitely remember the most, that stuck with me, besides him breaking my consoles, which he didn't actually break them, but he did some like eternal damage. Like he would mess up specific parts that you won't notice. Like I said, with the charging port, like no one's gonna notice. Like, oh, your phone looks fine. Oh, the charging port's damaged, but you're not gonna notice that until way after. Like, why is it not working? Why is it not charging? Like, is my phone messed up? So yeah, basically, story with him is we basically fought. So I'll explain why in a second. Well, right now. So basically, I'm in my room doing what I normally do in my room. I mean, literally 5 years, 6, 7 years later, that's really all I do nowadays. Just stay in my room. That's it. I don't be in our living room and all that shit. So basically, I'm in my room minding my own business. My door in my room can't shut. It doesn't have a lock. Well, it can shut, but like you can just push the door open. So yeah, because of that, my little sister, um, she she came into my room. She was young. She barely was walking. So she came to my room and then he was behind her. And he was like, leave him be. Leave him be. And then he grabs her to leave. And then as I'm closing the door, and now fucking wallpaper reveal. I don't know why I'm trying to hide it. Literally nothing. As I'm closing the door. My hand is already on the door. I'm closing it. Then this motherfucker wants to yank the door closed. Not sure if he yanked it, but he pulled the door closed as I'm already closing it. Then I reopen the door. I would say like this, and then slam it like that. Well, that's not really slamming, but basically that's what I did. Then he wants to come back in my room, rushing angrily. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You have a problem? You have a problem with me? Just acting like a fucking man-child teenager. Like, and then we were both like standing up. You know, when people fight, they're like on each other's chest like this. Like, I don't really know the best way to explain it, but I could probably search it up the best way to show to explain it. But yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. Because basically we was on each other's chest like that. Like before people start fighting, you know, they're on each other's chest like, well, what are you about to do? You about to do something? And then before it can escalate any further, because if my mom then had walked in, we would have been fighting. Like, I don't care. We would have been fighting. Like, I might have lost, but honestly, him beating the shit out of a minor, because I was a minor at the time. I was literally like 16 or 15 years old, he would have gone to jail. So I didn't escalate it any further. Well, mostly because of my mom. She came in and she's like, "What are y'all doing?" And he's like, "Doing nothing." And then I think she had a feeling that we were literally about to fight each other. Or she probably thought that he was going to do something else to me. Because literally, with that man, he literally could have just killed me. Like, he was just that childish and unhinged. Okay, well, not really unhinged. Well, but he's literally still a man-child. So, does that count as being unhinged? I don't know. But because of that, my mom had a heart attack. And he had to go to the hospital. But it wasn't that bad. But she got really scared. And then when she went to the hospital, she called me and she was like, "Oh, he ain't answering. Tell him that to come pick me up from the hospital." I'm like, "Okay, fine." And then I woke him up. I fucking grabbed his fucking body like this, punched his body like that. Like, "Hey, my mom's at the hospital. She said she's trying to call you." And the first thing he does, the first thing he does, because he didn't know I had a phone or something, or nothing like that. The first fucking thing he does is like, "Oh, how did she call you?" It just shows that you clearly just don't give a shit. How about instead ask, "Oh, how is your mom doing?" And he never apologized for that, by the way. He never apologized. He apologized for breaking my phone for him. Well, he was saying he didn't break my phone. Okay, well, I don't think there was a time he ever apologized for doing anything. And it's not like he was drunk or nothing all the time. That's just the way he acted. It's a fucking man child. Like, I think he's even more calmer when he drinks rather than when he doesn't drink. But anyways. So yeah, that was his first concern when I told him to go get my mom from the hospital. "How do you call her? How did she call you?" Oh my god. And I was like, "Don't worry about it. Just go pick her up." "Yeah, I have a phone, so go pick her up." So yeah. Oh man. So kind of want to not talk about this for a second and I guess talk about my first job really. I guess just randomly. Bro, my fucking stomach is growling. I don't know if the mic can pick that up or not. But I'm getting hungry. So I'm really ready to wrap this up. So my first job I worked with my cousin. Okay, no, it's not my cousin. My uncle. It's not really my uncle, but we call that because I guess Mexicans, whatever. Because he's my mom's cousin, but I guess that makes him my uncle. So, anyways, I get my first job with him, and I really like it. It's fine. Like, it's construction work, so it's kind of hard work. You're working outside. But the job wasn't really that hard. All I had to do was put these things in the hole he drilled, and that's it. And then sometimes hammer it, and that's literally all I did for these apartments. Because, like I said, it's construction. But it was like for apartments, homes, and all that shit. So it was fine. Working Saturdays and Sundays, it was fine. Until it was time for summer break. And then she wanted me to work the whole 2 months. And then I worked with him for about a week one summer, and I was like, nah, I can't do this. It was too heavy. It was too much. Then the second time I worked with him, I worked with him for the whole 2 months, basically. But for the whole summer. But he barely paid me. Like, out of those whole 2 months, I got like 800. Which might sound like a lot, but realistically was not that much. But yeah. Sorry, I was on my phone doing something. Uh Anyways, that's that. My first actual job though, because working with my uncle wasn't really a job. It was just more like a learning experience, I guess. But yeah, I still got paid for it, so still technically a job. The actual first job I had was working at McDonald's for the weekends. And then I worked there for about Saturday, Sunday, my first day. First couple of days. And my third day. Then after that, I just couldn't be asked. I didn't want to work there anymore. I fucking hated it. I was literally to the point where I was crying because I legit hated working there, bro. Because no one wanted to help. The customers were always bitchy. It's because I couldn't do shit right or wasn't fast enough. Some people were really patient. They were really nice. But some people were like, oh, nasty attitudes. Just because I didn't know what I was doing. Like literally I remember one customer, she literally wanted someone else to do her order just because I didn't know what I was doing. And then they also want to get mad at me because I'm supposedly not working. Like the whole point of me being new and working is that you show me what I'm doing. How are you going to complain that I'm not? Tell me to do something. Like I'm literally new. Like I thought I'm just supposed to like stand here. Like I mean, obviously not for any job. You don't just stand there. Well, if you're literally just standing there doing nothing, because if you're at least doing the computer and sitting down and standing, I mean, you're doing something. But if you're literally doing nothing, your hands are still standing still, that just counts as doing nothing. You have nothing in your hands. You're not doing anything with your hands. You're not moving around. And you're doing literally nothing. For some reason, some fucking guy just wanted to complain to my mom that I wasn't doing anything, like, but no one was showing me. But yeah, I quit and I was crying to my mom that I didn't want to work there. But that happened when I was like 16, I'm pretty sure, or 17. But still, I just couldn't. But then, a couple years later, after I graduate high school, 2021, I mean, yeah, high school just existed, I guess. I remember one time specifically, though, that someone thought there was a shooting, but it wasn't. It was a guy just releasing, or whoever, releasing a firework, and people were started thinking it was a gunshot, but it wasn't. It was literally someone popping a firework. Like, if I heard multiple sounding fireworks, then I would have dipped out of there. And if I started seeing people screaming, heard people screaming and crying and people dead on the floor, then yeah, I'm gone. I'm out of there. But yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, high school was high school. I don't know what I want to do with college, but yeah. Speaking of which, this reminds me of a funny thing my friend once said. I was joking in a party. I was like, oh, my intellect is so much higher than yours. Like I was obviously still joking, but then my friend I'm talking about is Dragon. Um, then he's like, oh, I had this degree. What about you? Like, how? I guess apparently having a degree makes you that much smarter. Now, obviously, we were both just saying things, so it's not meant to be taken seriously. But it was just kind of funny. The like, oh, if I had a degree too, that means I would be really smart too. I mean, yes, it does technically, but it doesn't make you the smartest person alive. Like shit. I don't know. It was just funny. Um, so yeah, I don't really have any plans to go to college or whatever the hell. And yeah, I'm fine just living with my mom. And at least I have a job now. It's not that much paying job, but still a job. So it's whatever, I guess. Um. Oh my god, I really gotta take a piss again. I'm gonna hold it for a bit, but yeah. Anyways, this is why I rather just focus on talking one thing. Is if I go all over the place, I'm gonna forget. So yeah, we had heard how amazing my stepdad was. So literally, like I said, he would hide my consoles too, hide the cables or hide the actual console, whatever. And then yeah, it was just not it. It was just not it. Living with this scumbag. Um, there's so much more things I want to talk about with him, but I can't be asked to remember because that's how I am. But one thing I'll mostly talk about is when he finally left from our lives. So, one time, my mom and him were arguing really bad. Like, it got really bad. So, it came to the point where he even twisted my mom's arm. He hurt her. And then my sister, she called the police. And obviously, when they took him, they arrested him. But that's the thing, too. None of us had any evidence or whatever, so I'm pretty sure they literally held on to him for a day and they let him go. Because I guess we didn't have enough evidence. I'm sorry, a school shooter shot a school, but I don't have enough evidence that he shot a school, but literally despite him having the gun and yeah, doing all that shit. Like you could literally see the bruises on my mom. But I guess that's not enough. I guess she bruised herself. Because there is some people that would fake assault or abuse or whatever. So I would understand why, but like I don't know. So yeah, basically that's how we got arrested. That happened like 2020, I'm pretty sure, when COVID was barely becoming a thing. But yeah, sometimes too, like the most. I'll get back to talking to him, but this is another thing I want to talk about. Like he literally did not want me to do anything to the point where he literally cut off the power in the hallway of my room. So it was one room, the left, my sister room across from me. It was a small hallway. And then next to my sister's room, it was my mom's and his room. And across from their room, which is next to my room, is fucking the bathroom. So it cut off the power in those 4 rooms. What's wrong with my finger? So yeah, whenever he did that, I would literally just leave the house. Like, I'm not staying in the living room and watch TV with him and watch whatever he wants and just stick with him. I literally left the fucking house. And because of that, he got so mad because he was like, oh, it's COVID. You're going to get sick. People have COVID-19. All that shit. And yeah, they asked me where I was. And I told them at Walmart. Because I was there for like a good couple hours. I was there like almost a whole day. Because I literally could not be asked staying home. I just left the house. Because it was not, what can I do? He literally cut off the power. And then one time, they asked me, oh, where are you going? And I was like, oh, I'm going here. Or I think they said first, you better not go to Walmart. I'm like, no, I'm not going to Walmart. And then they were like, okay. And then he literally followed me to Walmart to see if I was there or not. And he was probably in his car, probably banging another woman. But anyways, besides that, yeah, he took a picture of me leaving the store. And that's how he caught me. And surprisingly, my mom was mad at me for lying. But she wasn't mad at him for following me. Which at the end of the day, if I was a fucking girl, that would have been a whole different story. If he was stalking me as a girl the whole time. Anyways, I really gotta take a piss again. So yeah. I'll put the music. I'm gonna take a piss again. Sorry. I'm drinking all this water. I'm sorry. Okay? It's just my voice hurts and shit. And whatever. Of course, I get some fucking ads. Oreo. Be right back through these messages. Head ass. Ugh. Okay, I've been recording for 2 hours and a half. Okay, not really and a half, almost a half. For 2 hours and a quarter. Fuck. It's not really a quarter, too. More like a third. Or, yeah, quarter. No, quarter. Yes, quarter. Yes, quarter. Yes, quarter. Anyways. As I was saying, he cut off the power in our rooms, and also for this whole time I'm looking at myself. I'm never looking at the camera, so I never know what I should be looking at. this whole time, recorded for the past 2 hours. So, yeah. Um. So yeah, like I said, I literally left the house. I would bring my charger and my phone because I couldn't charge my phone. He turned off the power, and yeah. And he most likely did that because around that time, like I said, as I was saying earlier, with me getting paid and I got paid $800 that one time I was working with my uncle. Um, I bought a TV. It was a small TV, but a TV nonetheless. Could have probably bought a bigger one, but it is what it is. I bought a TV, I bought some cables, and I bought a doorknob because I was going to use that doorknob to fix a door in my room because I did not trust him around my TV. He would probably break it or something, take the cable, or do something because he's always snooping around in my room. Like, I literally remember one time for my old ass TV. The funny thing is that TV didn't work. That TV was not working anymore. It was like 10 plus years old. Okay, maybe younger, but that TV was getting old because I had that TV around the time when my dad was still alive. But even beforehand, when he was still alive, we had it for years, that TV. And it didn't work anymore. And the whole screen just went white and just didn't work. So my room had no TV for a while. But yeah, it's funny because he always would try to hide the cable. But this dumb motherfucker doesn't even realize that it doesn't work. And I would always hide the cable in my bed because I always like to do that just to further prove he is just snooping around in my room the whole time. Always. And my mom doesn't care. So anyways. So anyways, so because of that, I got a doorknob. Because of working with my uncle, I learned how to put on doorknobs and how to install them. So I installed the doorknob in my room, but when I installed it, it still wouldn't want to close properly. So I had to fix the thing where the thing would go. I don't know how other way to explain that better than I just did. So yeah, basically the door was able to close. Like, you couldn't push open my door anymore. It was completely closed and it had a lock on it. And I had the key too, because it came with the key that came with it. So yeah, that was that for a while. And I still had that TV, by the way. I let my sister use it. Little sister. That's her TV now. I already have my other 4K TV, so yeah. What was I gonna say? I was literally just talking about it. Yeah, TV, bought a TV, so yeah. Every time I would leave my room, every time I left, like, I don't care. Like, the only time I would not lock the door is when I was in the bathroom. But literally any time I leave my room, I would lock the door and I would always have the keys on me. Always. I always had the fucking keys on me. And I'm pretty sure one time too he got mad at me because I put aluminum paper at my in my windows, and guess what? He immediately got mad. He wanted me to take them down. Oh yeah, so you can fucking stalk me more. Like, I'm telling, I just couldn't. I just couldn't, bro. But anyways, with that out of the way, one thing I will talk about is that he always said like, or because of him stooping around in my room, when I came into my room one time, there was a literally like, I think a blade cutter, or yeah, a blade of some sort. It was a small blade, and it looked like when I opened the door, it looked like there was some damage, like he's trying to open the door in my room. And then I'm like, why? And then my mom was like, oh, are you just making this up so I can get mad at him? I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? You really think I'm making this up? Like, everything I told about him, I'm never making it up. And for some reason, you thought, are you making this up? Did you do this so I can get mad at him? No, I didn't. But she didn't believe me. So, yeah, that was the end of that. But yeah, shortly after is when he literally decided to cut off the power because of me having my door locked. That's just crazy, though. That is absolutely crazy. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, I was just looking at something. Um. So yeah. What a story with him was. Like I said, ended out with him being arrested, but only for a day. Or I'm not even sure if he was arrested at all. He was in a police car, and I literally remember on that day, I was like, "Oh, he's finally gone." And I was playing with my friend. It's like he's finally gone. Me and my friends celebrated, and yeah, uh, day of relief right there. Day of relief, and he basically to this day he's still on probation, and he has to pay child support. So yeah. Even though I don't think he is paying, I'm pretty sure he has to, otherwise they would arrest him for not. Well, of course, my mom's not going to say anything because she has some place in her heart for him. And she literally goes visit his house still, even though they're still supposed to be on probation. He's supposed to be on probation. I think the thing is, he just can't come near our house. That's basically it. Still to this day. And it will probably never end. And I'm hoping it never ends. Because if my mom ever decides to get back with him, it's like, nah. Because she keeps saying, like, oh, he keeps asking me to be with him again. But then I'm like, or she's like, oh, but I'm not doing it because I'm doing it for y'all. Because we didn't like him. But she does, after all the shit he did. Well, I'm not sure likes him. I'm pretty sure they're just probably frenemies at this point. That's the way I see it, the way she and he is at this point. Just frenemies. Friend and enemies. Not boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband. Nah. Ain't none of that. But I don't know. I don't know. I never asked her because it's like one thing she told me before. Every time I try to ask questions like what she's doing or whatever, like, why are you asking me? It's my life. And then at the same time, sometimes she's like, oh, why aren't you asking me if I'm okay or whatever? You just told me not to ask questions about your life. It's your life. But yeah, you be like that. How about ready to wrap this video up? It's like 12 in the afternoon. It literally just turned 12. I'm gonna start recording the Evil Within Part 2. I'm gonna sell this mic right after I'm done recording this because honestly, I don't care how good it sounds when this video's uploaded. I don't care. It was just a pain in the ass to set up, and I can't even use it because I have to use my capture card, my face cam, and I'd rather have my face cam than my mic. Because honestly, I think I like my face cam a lot better than the mic. So I'm just gonna stick with it. Or I don't know if I'll sell it. I don't know. We'll see. But as if I was just sitting here talking for like 2 hours and a half already, though. As if. So yeah, like I said, on 2020 when he got arrested, not much happened in my life. Literally, it's the same old, same old. Just play video games, masturbate, sleep, do it again, work. Because I didn't get a job until 2021. Speaking of which, I did get a job 2021, but it was at McDonald's again. Or not 20, it's 2022. It was at McDonald's, and I did the same thing I did when I was working there before, but it was a different McDonald's. But I quit again, and I was crying like a bitch to my mom. Oh, I can't be bothered working there. Let's just work somewhere else. And then I suggested her, oh, let's go at Family Dollar. Let me try to apply there. Well, I already did the application, but I told her, or I'm not sure what day it was, but I told her, let me go to the store and talk to them that I did their application. And then thankfully, the manager, he looked at it, and he called me, and then that's that. And that was my first job that I still work at, that I didn't quit after like 3 days. Because it was bearable. People helped me, and people were cool. And yeah, McDonald's, just no one helped me. Just everyone, no one bothered. It's just like I can't do this. Too much stress. And yeah, that was that. I mean, this job, I mean, obviously no one's gonna like ever like their job unless it's their like dream job. But reality, if it's like working fast food, working in retail stores, no one's gonna like doing their job. Absolutely fuck all. Which is fine. I mean, who can blame them? But I have no sympathy for the people who don't work, who literally just do nothing at work. Like, you have no right to be complaining when you literally do nothing. But yeah. So yeah, it's funny. I've been working this job for like 2 years. They still haven't like promoted me or nothing, which is fine. I don't think. I think I literally might quit if I get promoted or something. Oh yeah. Anyways, speaking of masturbating, we're gonna get back to talking about that. So, literally said earlier, started masturbating when I was like probably 13, 14, probably 14. Did it for the first time, and then I was like, what's this sticky stuff? Fuck's sake. And then that's that. I literally did it every single day after that. Every day. Sometimes I would do it 2 times a day. Sometimes even 3. I mean, now I'm still doing it once a day, but like, sometimes the longest I went without doing it was a week. and then I just couldn't hold it in anymore. So it's like, I mean, yeah, people might just be like either laughing their ass off because I know my friend is about this, or people watching this be like, that's disgusting. Or just be like, I don't know. Because yeah, I mean in March and February, well in 2024, new year, me, I guess, I tried to quit. I tried to, and I just couldn't, you know. I mean, I wouldn't say it's affecting my life that much though. I mean, it probably is. Probably the way I am now, it's not giving a shit to talk to people and shit. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Scared the fuck out of me. Anyways. Oh, shit, man. Oh, I'm back. Anyways, yeah. Ever since I was 13, every day, masturbated. Like as long as I've gone, it's a week. So, yeah, I also want to. I want to go outside more. I want to do exercise because, like I said earlier, I'm obese. That I was saying, and I mean, yeah, I just wanted to get out and do stuff, but I don't know. It's like I get so tired from work. It's like I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be so mad if I'm watching this if the video is so laggy. I mean, on my screen it's not lagging, so I would hope that if it was lagging, it would show me, but it's probably not. So yeah. Uh, 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 First time I burped in the video. I swear, when I don't message my friends in Snapchat for a while, then it's like they keep telling me, "Oh, you have a new friend suggestion. You have a new friend suggestion." Like, bruh, I don't use y'all's fucking app for a day, and y'all are spamming me. Every time I use this app to message my friends, I never get the friend suggestions, whatever. And yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't even be using Snapchat. I would literally rather use anything fucking else besides this dog shit app. But my friend wants to use it. So that's why I'm using it. Not sure why we moved, because we used to talk on Instagram, but we moved to Snapchat for some reason. That's that. We just stayed on Snapchat. It is what it is. I'm getting tired. And still getting hungry. So yeah, that's basically the it of the my life summary, I guess. I guess you could say like I guess I'll say this: the worst injury I had was running around a washateria and then hitting my head on an open dryer. I think it was a dryer, but running around, the door was open, like here was like the door, running around, running, and boom, hit my head. And I had like a big ball in my head. It was pretty bad. Like it wasn't that bad, but it was bad. But it went away. Yeah, I remember another worse injury I had was riding my bike when I was younger. And then there was a kid on the road, and I had to avoid the kid. I was like, and then slid across the ground. I had no protection on my leg. So my whole leg, my flesh, was basically almost exposed. Almost. But it was pretty bad down there. But yeah. Basic summary of my life. Of the shit I can remember, yes. Do I have a favorite memory, I guess? I don't really know. It's hard to pick one. So many good ones, so many bad ones. To pick a worst and best memory. But honestly, if you were to ask me that, I'll just be like, I don't know. I can't pick. I literally cannot pick. Because I don't have enough memories to say a favorite memory. Or enough shitty memories to say a shitty memory. What I do miss the most, though, is how much fucking less cheaper everything was. Like, bruh, you gonna buy some bread for $4.99 in my store. It costs like $50. I'll never be able to financially recover from the situation. Bought some apples, bananas. Cost me like $10. But it just do be like that, right? It just really do. You know, you really like me whispering, huh? That's really hot. You're sick. You know that you're really sick. But yeah. You see why I'm weird and cringe? Some things will never change. Maybe that's why I have no friends. Real life. IRL. But like I said, I still talk to people. It's not like I'm completely quiet. I still talk to people. But I just don't give a shit enough to continue talking to my coworkers. And I'm just trying to focus on working. Just work. Because I can't be focusing on trying to talk to y'all and doing all this shit for the customers. When the customers ask questions. So that's basically my entire life up until 2024. March 19th, 2024. So am I happy with the way my life is now? I'm okay. But like I said earlier, I'm living with my mom, and if I wasn't living with her, I would literally be on the streets or dead. Most likely. I mean, I still have a job, but like I said, that job barely pays. Like, it literally just feels like I'm working just to buy at least groceries for the month. So, like I said, because literally half of my check for working 2 weeks would probably barely be enough for groceries. Groceries? And it depends on how much hours they give me, too. The less hours they give, the less money. The more hours, more money. But yeah. Anyways, am I done? Probably done. And yeah, I wanted to record this video when no one was in my house because I don't want people listening to what I'm saying. So, yeah. All that water. But yeah, I don't drink. I don't drive. I know, like, oh, you did one drinking live stream. What are you talking about? Did you read the title of that live stream? Literally my first and last time drinking. Never smoke, never do anything. So, yeah, because I never go out much too. But maybe that's a good thing, you know? Because of all the shootings that's going on and at beaches, and there was a parade shooting, like, I forgot which parade it was in the Super Bowl, whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's just further proving my point why it's just better to stay inside nowadays. I mean, I don't know. It's dangerous to be inside all the time, but it's dangerous to be out all the time. That doesn't really explain it well. But you kind of get my point, right? You know, can't go out to events without worrying about being shoot. And you can't be inside without worrying about someone DDoSing your house and probably calling a SWAT team to your house or whatever. I mean, if you don't have Wi-Fi or something with internet, then that won't be a problem. But everyone has a phone. Everyone has internet nowadays. So, yeah. Like I said, 3 things I just want to improve on. First of all, I want to quit masturbating. Second, to exercise. Probably go to the gym. And then third, and trust me, I don't want to go to the gym to see ass. I'm actually gonna go there and work out. Like, I'm not there trying to be a fucking pervert. And 3, just learn how to drive at some point, you know? That way I could start asking my mom to take me places. But I don't really be asking her to take me anywhere. So when I do, well, mostly to pick me up from work. That's it. But I still hate asking her. But I only ask her because I can't be bothered paying for Uber. So, yeah. Almost 3 hours. Jesus. But yeah, one thing that never happened with me, but it happened with my mom. That kind of happened with her life is one day my sister left. She was like, I forgot how old she was when this happened, but I think she was like 14 or 15. Or probably even 16, but I'm pretty sure 14 or 15. She left the house. She wrote a note to my mom. And then I read the note. Then I had a heart attack because I'm thinking, like, where are you going? Are you going to fucking kill yourself or whatever? But she had a backpack. So then I was like, oh, she's not doing that. She got in someone's car. And then I asked her, where are you going? Like, oh, I'm going somewhere. My mom told me so. I'm like, okay. But then I immediately called my mom. And she said, that you told her? Which, to be fair, I should have told her to stay until I verified it. But it's still because of the no. Probably why I shouldn't believe her. But she still left. Anyways, and then my mom came home so mad on why she left. And then I'm like, I don't know where she went. And then it turned out she went to our auntie's house, but her boyfriend left her there. Or I think at a Burger King. I don't remember the story exactly, but so yeah, she left. She went with her auntie, and then one of them called I don't know who it was. If it was her boyfriend, my auntie, or my sister. They called the CPS on my mom. Now, if you don't know what CPS is, don't worry. I don't really know that well either. But basically, in short summary, it's just basically them saying, well, not really, but in short summary, that my mom's not taking good care of her daughter. CPS, short for Child Protective Services. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Child Protective Service, basically. But yeah, that was basically it. And then obviously my mom didn't get arrested or nothing. That's not what that means, but that's still they'll still have the files on her that they caught the CPS, and it'll stay within her files or whatever forever. So yeah, when we went there, my mom was like, "Go get your sister," and then they were both my aunt and my sister were waiting outside in the front porch. I was like, "Let's go." Like, oh, you don't like when she screams? Like I said, it's just another whole bunch of mess, but yeah. She just basically didn't want to come home and until my mom dragged her. And I'll say this right now, my mom never did anything to her. She literally called the CPS because, well, I'm not sure why, but she wasn't being smart, that's for sure. So yeah. Anyways. Yeah, one thing that happened in my life too, I guess. My brother, he also, because I thought I was going to lose my brother because his leg got, I don't know what was wrong with his leg, but apparently they had to do an incision or something, which I don't know, they stuck something beside in his knee or something. But yeah, it was basically something wrong with his leg, and they just couldn't find out what was wrong with his leg. So yeah, I thought something was going to happen to him, but he was just fine. So yeah. Another thing, it's not really my life anymore, but one thing that also happened was that my little sister, she she fell, and I think her head, I wouldn't say split open, but she hurt her head bad and she was bleeding in her head. She fell on her head. So we called the hospital, and yeah, she's still fine, but they had to put like staplers or something. Like I said, it was still technically, I think, basically a little bit split open. So they had to put some staplers or whatever in her head to close it off. But she's fine now, by the way. But bruh, very much a heart-stopping scenario. So yeah, I really couldn't care less what happens to me. Which is also why I can't be asked just trying to eat better or whatever. Honestly, I just don't care. I don't know, sometimes. But yeah, just don't have the motivation or energy to do things, I guess. But I'll still always like playing video games. That won't go away, but you know, sometimes it can feel like a chore. Because, like I said, I like recording and uploading all day. I get zero money from it, but it's what I like to do every day. So, yeah, that's that. So, I think I'm basically done. My back is hurting. I'm hungry. And yeah, I'm going to record The Evil Within Part 2 right after when I'm done uploading this, as if I've been recording for 3 hours. Talking about my life. So yeah, I guess in that video too, I kind of talked about, well, in my original sup video, I don't know why I keep doing that with my fingers. Uh, my well, I did talk about this kind of earlier. Me and my friends, they left to do other things, to play Fortnite or whatever. But I was saying it about one other friend that I still play with. But then he was like, "That's not true." Like, I don't remember what he said exactly, but he's saying that my video wasn't true. And I'm like, okay, it's not true, then I'll just delete the video. I didn't even make the video private. I just completely deleted it. I don't know why I deleted it, but I just deleted it. So, yeah, years later, I'm finally doing a new version. But just to do it for the sake of my daddies. Because my one big daddy, because he asked for it, and, I like to give it to him, I like him to beg for it, please don't take me seriously. If you taking me seriously, like, yeah. Which reminds me of that one time we were talking in game chat in Left 4 Dead 2. I was talking about, oh, I love me some kids. I love me some kids. I love minors. I love minors. I love minors. They taste so good. And then the other guy at the party was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the? And he actually thought I was being serious and just like telling other people, like, yo, this guy's like kids. Yeah, man, I like me so good at kids. Oh, yeah, so like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just sometimes I gotta learn with the Xbox snowflakes devs that I can't be doing that much dark humor now. Or you just can't say any bad words. But yeah, even though people can tell me to go kill myself and they won't get suspended, or they'll message you'll just get deleted, but they won't get suspended. But I gotta get suspended for having my profile picture as SpongeBob, which that did happen one time. But yeah, I mean, I think it's what it said. It was like my face after I bust a nut or something. I don't know. Anyways, is that finally it for me? Ooh, just know when I record The Evil Within, I'm probably barely going to be talking because I'm already going to probably explain it that I just finished recording the sup video and talking for 3 hours. And my voice is tired. Okay, well, it's not tired, but my throat hurts more than when I gag on some cock. But yeah. Y'all are fucking weird. I mean, like chickens. I like to eat chickens, gag on them. It's pretty enjoyable. Stop. Let me stop. So, I'm gonna sell this mic. Gonna eat some chips. Got some chips ready. Sponsor me. Sponsor me. Sponsor me. Eat some chips. Eat some pizza. And that's it, bruh. I don't know how long this video is gonna take to upload. Hopefully, it at least takes less than 24 hours because I want this video to upload on time. Because my Wi-Fi is really shit. So yeah, that's basically me explaining my life. Or I guess things that I can remember. Because it's like this one GTA 5 quote. You forget 1,000 things every day. That's not really the full quote. It's like, you forget 1,000 things every day. Make sure this isn't one of them. That's a threat. But that's true. You literally be forgetting 1,000 things every day. Like, I literally could probably ask you, oh, what time did you blink? What time did you shake your toes? What time did you take a shit? What time, like, or how was the weather like? Or How was the weather like on October 15th at 5:16 p.m.? You know, very specific questions, I know. But it just still proves our point. You remember 1,000 things every day, but you'll be forgetting them. So yeah. Anyways. So yeah, without my online friends, I would literally have 0 friends. So yeah. And I know what they look like and all that shit. They got the gyat. Am I lagging? I can't tell if I'm lagging. I'm gonna move around a bit. Cringe. Anyways, there's always this one question I randomly thought about. This one question my friend always had, because I remember recording my first face reveal video, and then in that video I showed that there was something on the floor in my room, and it looked like the sticky stuff that comes from your wee wee. And then he was like, I was like in that video, oh, is it lotion? I'll never tell you guys if it's lotion or if it's actually the stuff. And no, it wasn't actually the stuff. It was the stickies. It was the lotion. It was the lotion. Like, I'm being for real. It was the lotion. Because honestly, that video might get deleted if that was actually stuff. But trust me, my stuff's a lot wider. So, why do people need to know that? Anyways, am I finally done and just repeating the same words over and over? If I'm like, oh, well, that's it for my life. Da 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 da. Man. And ever since I moved here to Texas from Georgia, I used to be a smart kid. But ever since I moved here, I got so stupid. And then I always use my phone all the time. I'm still pretty fucking stupid. But I'm just getting stupider. I don't know. Just have less functioning. But every time I say that word. Give me 1 minute. I have less functioning brain cells every day. Functioning. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I want to move my camera a bit, but I'm not sure if it'll like, I don't know, bruh. Because look at all the disc games I have. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. Oh, jeez. So look at all that. Let's see if I can do this right. Look at all those disc games I have. I have 4 disc games under the GTA one. And it's like, bro, that's crazy. Anyways. Don't drop the camera. Oh shit, I slid the thing to the thing. My bad. There we go. Yeah, a lot of disc games, but my friend is probably be mad at me in a way because, like, bro, you're buying all these games. How am I gonna play them? Like, most of them, I'm pretty sure he doesn't care to play them, and because we're game sharing, that's why I say that. And most of them, you can only play on disc. So, about half of the games I have, you can only play on disc. I mean, GTA 5 on the 360 is only on. You can download it digitally, but on the you can only play the Xbox One version on Xbox One. You can't play the 360 version on the Xbox One. So, yeah. Still proves my point, though, that some of these, especially 360 only games, they're how am I meant to game share? You don't have a 360. Uh, uh, and plus, I'm pretty sure game sharing would work differently on the 360 because you actually have to buy the game on that console. So let's say my friend would have to give me his account so I can buy the game on my Xbox 360, but then he'll be able to play it too once he signs this to his account. Because it doesn't work, because even if I get on his account to download the game, it wouldn't work because I have to had bought the game on the 360. So no, so that in that way, like, it would make sense because, or he could go on my account and buy the game that he wants to game share on his 360. But, and obviously we never did that back in the day when we used to play on the 360. We all just bought our games on disc. So Left 4 Dead 2, Minecraft, all that shit. I never really talked about my friends that much, but which I was going to. But like I said, I don't really play with more than half of them, but so I don't really care to talk to them. I mean, more than half of them, I only play with two of them. The other ones, I don't know where they're at. So, you know, I still have fun times, but honestly, move on. Simple as that. Like I said, it's only two of them I play, and they're literally my only friends. So, yeah. If somehow they weren't my friends anymore, would I go and make more friends? Not really. Would I probably be depressed and just kill myself because I have zero friends? No. I'll just be like, it is what it is. I'll just do what I still do, play video games, probably still masturbate, and just do all the shit I normally still do, you know? This box is annoying me here. This mouse is annoying me here. Some of this shit around. Anyways. Am I finally fucking done talking about my life? Probably am. But yeah. But one last thing I want to talk about is that during the 360 days I had. Why would you give me the same friend suggestion twice? Bro, I'm getting so sick of Snapchat. Not even twice. Like 5, 10 times. Like, literally, that's the same friend suggestion twice. Like, bro, even Snapchat's like, bro, you need friends. Still, it's annoying for those notifications, but yeah. But yeah, speaking with my friends, I used to talk to them with the Connect mic and hear them through the TV. So with the Connect mic, basically, it was bad. It was pretty bad. That's all I gotta say. It's only to like literally a couple years later that I got an actual Xbox 360 headset. But it was too late because my friends didn't really play that much anymore with each other, I guess. So there was really no point. So it is what it is. Goddamn. Oh yeah, I was supposed to get a package today. Completely forgot to look. I was supposed to get an Amazon package. What time was it meant to come? Arriving today by 10 p.m. Yeah, sure, buddy. I mean, I literally paid the extra money to get my package today, and you're telling me it's probably not even going to come today. This is why I can't be bothered paying extra for shipping. Because you pay extra for it to supposedly come more early. But if it doesn't, you're literally wasting money. Like, brother. I mean, it can still come today. I mean, don't get me wrong, just because it still says that. Maybe they just didn't update it in the app. But still, that's just stupid. Anyways, anything else I want to yap about in my life? Yeah. Oh, good God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, so the order of consoles I got them in order, I would say in the is the Super Joy, which was not really a console, but a controller console, I guess. PS1, PS2, Xbox 360. And fast forward 4 years later, Xbox One, X. No. Yeah, Xbox One, then PS3 for some reason that broke and costed me like $100. Well, I broke it, but it still wasn't working before then, so that's why I decided to break it for my 100 subs video. Uh, well, I do something for special for 1,000 subs. I don't know. Uh, so PS3. Uh, I guess does PC count? Not really. Not a game console. Xbox Series S. PS4. PS4. PS5. Then Xbox Series X. I never got the Xbox One S or X, but I just got the Xbox Series S or X. The series. Uh, Anyways, 3 hours recording. I keep saying the same shit, like, oh, I'm finally done, and then I'm still talking and yapping and recording. Like, I have no idea how I sound. Like, I did testing, but it was barely testing. Like, I sounded, like, I literally tested for like a couple minutes. Like, oh, I sounded fine, so yeah, we just sound fine, I guess. But yeah, am I done yapping about random things in my life? Well, not really random, but some things. Mostly now. Yes, yes, yes. Daddy, no. Daddy, yes. Oh, yes. I remember I used to have a SpongeBob TV when I was younger, too. But it was like really small. Like really small. Like my laptop screen is probably was as big as the screen as it was for the SpongeBob TV. So yeah, I don't remember what happened to it. Either it didn't work or my mom just sold it or whatever. Um. Anyways, so yeah, nothing else going on in my life. I will say, I think one time I did work though. When I was at work, my boss literally yelled at me because I supposedly didn't do nothing about people leaving. That I should have told the other the other manager on duty and the other guy who was there to tell them earlier. But I don't get it. Like, because when I scan customers, I am only focusing on them. I'm not focusing on who's coming in and all that at the same time. Like, it's just ridiculous. Because then if I mess up or something, then that's that. Like, I know I can just fix the mistake, but I still rather just focus on what I'm doing. But anyways. Oh. Am I done? Am I done? Probably. I don't know. Fuck's sake. I'm hungry. Yeah, I think I'm done. Because I can't be asked. So, yeah, that's basically my entire life. Just randomly in a video titled Sup. So, yeah. After all of that I had to say, what my final thoughts are of making this whole vast video. It's gonna be very deep, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I'll see you guys tomorrow with my new webcam. Finally, well, new webcam. I still did webcam in part 1 in yesterday's video, but it was the old my camera, my PC camera shit. So this one is way better. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys then. So yeah, peace. I really thought when recording this I was gonna cry or whatever. I came close. I came a little close. A little bit. But honestly, literally as I worded it, it is what it is. That's life. This is life. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Finally. Peace. Bye bye.